let's go straight across to Mumbai. We're getting in visuals there on your screen from outside Raj Thackeray's residence. Now, this is happening after an FIR was registered against the MNS chief over his Aurangabad speech at the mega rally. Visuals there outside Raj Thackeray's residence. We can see heavy police deployment. And Republic TV's Ankit is at the spot. Ankit, I want to go straight across to you. Now, we are seeing heavy deployment there of the police. We are also seeing family members of Raj Thackeray at the spot. Tell us the details. What is happening on ground there?
It's not only the police. Right now you can see the gate is open and Amit Thackeray just walked inside, as did Nitin Sardesai and other senior leaders of the MNS. So the gate just opened very briefly for about 30 seconds there and senior leaders of the MNS went inside. We are reporting outside the Shiv Tirth residence of Maharashtra Navnirman Sena Chief Raj Thackeray, who is up there right now on the third floor. We saw visuals of him just a short while back. He had opened the glass door and he'd come out to the balcony. He appeared to be portraying a body language to suggest that he didn't know what entirely was going on. However, there is a huge police presence now outside his house. What you see, there is a black gate, and at the black gate there is a possibility to open just a small door as well. So the entire gate can be opened and also the door can be opened to allow people in. And what we just saw a minute ago was that senior leaders of the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena, they walked towards the gate. The gate opened just for 30 seconds and they walked inside. Among them was Amit Thackeray, the son of Raj Thackeray, and also Nitin Sardesai, who is a former MLA of the MNS in Maharashtra and a senior leader. Nitin Sardesai and Amit Thackeray had both also been at the Aurangabad rally on Sunday. Nitin Sardesai had spoken, in fact, and right now you can see these are the visuals. This building that we are showing you is Shiv Tirth. It is the residence of Raj Thackeray. Right atop it you can see the flag. The flag of the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena is clearly visible. It's quite a big one. It's also located at a place that is enormously significant to the MNS and also to the Shiv Sena. It's located right next to the Shivaji Park in the heart of Dadar, where a number of key events of the parties take place. And so this is the location right now, and we are waiting to understand what exactly is the reason for the deployment of the police in such large numbers. Of course, we have numerous indications. First among them is the fact that there is a loudspeaker ultimatum in place, which he had announced on Sunday at his Aurangabad rally. Today is the day of Eid, so there is no action on that front today, but he has warned that if by tomorrow the loudspeakers are not removed from mosques or their volume is not lowered, then the MNS will take out loudspeakers of their own and the Hanuman Chalisa will be broadcast from them at double the volume.
Ankit,
and
hold
so
on.
That is
Ankit, hold on for a second. We're getting some breaking, Ankit. Ankit, we're getting some breaking. I'm coming back to you. Police to hand notice to Raj Thackeray anytime now. We're getting news at any time now. Cops to personally hand notice to Raj Thackeray. Police to hand notice to Raj Thackeray. Ankit, did you get that? This is the latest that we're breaking on the story, that the cops at any time right now will personally hand the notice to Raj Thackeray.
Well, I cannot tell you for sure whether there are police personnel already inside the residence. There may be, but we have not seen anyone going in the last 5 minutes at the very least. However, there are a number of police personnel who are outside. There is no barricading as such in place, and I do not see anyone with letters in their hands. Right now, the door just opened and Nitin Sardesai has come back out. We'll try and see if it's possible for us to speak to him, but that is a senior leader of the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena. He has just stepped out. He was there barely, I would say, for 3 or 4 minutes. They were barely in the residence at all, and now they're outside. We are just going to try and walk across to him right now and find out if the police will allow us, if we can speak to him. We are just going to go across to Mr. Sardesai. Mr. Sardesai, what is going on? Why has the police come here? What can you tell us? That was Nitin Sardesai. We asked him a question. He looked at us straight in the face and then he did not answer and he's going back inside. He's going back inside. He did not answer our questions even though he heard it. We asked him what he can tell us about the police presence here at Shivtirth, the residence of Raj Thackeray, where Nitin Sardesai, former MLA and senior leader of the MNS, had appeared just a short while ago. He had gone inside, he came back out, we asked him a question, and then he went back in. It's unclear right now, Shivangi, if the police is going to be issuing the notice to him or deliver the notice to him. Personally, is that why they're here? We have not seen any police going inside, at least in the last 5 minutes. But it is entirely possible. Of course, there was an FIR that has been lodged against him over a couple of paras of his speech at the Aurangabad rally on Sunday, the Sambhaji Nagar rally, which the MNS held with a great pomp and which generated quite a buzz and gathered a huge crowd there to listen to Raj Thackeray. And also a 2008 FIR has been rekindled against him. So that is the latest information. In terms of the FIR that is lodged against the MNS for the speech in Aurangabad, it's against Raj Thackeray and 2 other leaders believed to be organizers of the rally. 16 conditions had been placed, including on what can be said at the rally. And it is thought that a couple of paragraphs of Raj Thackeray's speech are what are the subject of this FIR. Alongside, there are also reports, of course, that the Maharashtra government and the Home Ministry, to be specific, has received intelligence inputs that there could be the presence of outsiders over this loudspeaker ultimatum. A series of top-level meetings were held at the very top echelons of the Maharashtra government and the Maharashtra State Law and Order Administration. The Maharashtra DGP addressed a press briefing earlier today where he was asked whether or not there would be any action taken against Raj Thackeray. At that point, he put it to the Aurangabad police commissioner, and just hours after that we had the FIR being filed. We have accessed a copy of the FIR. It can be perused right now on republicworld.com. But right now we are not entirely sure why there is a large police presence outside Raj Thackeray's residence. It could be because they intend to deliver a notice to him in person. A notice has been issued to several MNS leaders, including, I can say, the organizer, the chief organizer of the Aurangabad rally, Dilip Dhotre, who we had spoken to as well. He has confirmed that a notice has been issued as a precautionary measure. And it wasn't just the MNS leaders, it was given in total in Mumbai to 75 leaders of the BJP and the MNS. And once again, we are learning from our sources that the police is likely to issue a notice to Raj Thackeray under section 149 of the CRPC. That could be why they are here right now. But we cannot at this point confirm whether or not the actual act of handing him the notice has been completed. Certainly, there are at least a dozen police officials in front of his gate. They are not as such allowing anyone to be on that side of the road. All the media and all the spectators, there are a lot of people here who are keeping an eye on what's happening, and they are not allowed to go to the other side of the road. At this point, we can tell you that it's been some time now, about an hour and a half, that the police has been here. At around the same time when the police landed here, we brought you the first visuals of Raj Thackeray at his house. He had opened his balcony door and he had stepped out, and he appeared to be getting a sense of what's going on. Just a short while back, a number of senior leaders of the MNS, including his son Amit Thackeray, had gone inside. Some of them came back out. We tried to ask them questions, but no answers were forthcoming. Instead, they went back inside. And now we are hearing that the reason for the Mumbai police being here, according to sources, is that they want to hand him a notice under section 149 of the CRPC in person. And so this is the latest in a series of developments that have taken place today, which is a key day because it is one day before this ultimatum of the MNS with regards to loudspeakers expires. We had also earlier seen Yogi Adityanath in Uttarakhand, where he spoke about how action has been taken on the loudspeaker front, and Raj Thackeray has been highly complimentary, not once but twice, and very overtly so. Once in a Twitter post in as many words where he praised Yogi Adityanath, and then again at the rally. And he has asked time and time again why Maharashtra cannot have the same kind of leadership that would implement the loudspeaker order of the Supreme Court. Remember, viewers, he had stated at his Aurangabad rally that he doesn't view this as a religious issue. Raj Thackeray views the loudspeaker matter as a social issue, but he had warned people that if they were to view it as a religious issue, then he and his party would respond in a religious manner as well. For the moment, we don't know what entirely his plan is. Tomorrow, if his demand is not met, we can tell you that a meeting of senior MNS leaders had also taken place earlier today. Yesterday, Raj Thackeray had put out a Twitter post that made it indubitably clear that he did not want anything averse taking place on Eid, that is today. He was very clear about this at the rally also. He wants Eid to be celebrated peacefully. He wants it to be observed peacefully without anyone having to face any kind of difficulty. However, the same does not extend to tomorrow. Tomorrow is a different day altogether, and that is when the ultimatum that has been hanging in the air for over a month now, that has spawned off in many different directions, including the loudspeaker action in Uttar Pradesh, including the arrest of the Rana couple who still languish in jail, who are awaiting the orders being pronounced in their bail application, which will also incidentally take place tomorrow. But Raj Thackeray is at the very center of the entire loudspeaker debate and controversy, and right now the police are outside his doors. That is the latest that we are bringing to you. Shiv Tirth is the name of the residence of Raj Thackeray. You can see there is a black gate. Viewers, in your frames, the black gate is the sole entryway. As you can see, it's opening once again. It has a there is a small door also that is an offshoot that can open to allow people in. And so we've seen now about 4 or 5 times people stepping in and out. However, we have not seen the police stepping in or out. And so we await to see what transpires here, what is the real reason for them being here. There are a number of source-based inputs that also tell Republic that it is to hand him a notice under section 149 of the CRPC. And that, viewers, is the latest information that we can bring to you from Mumbai's Dadar, the very heart of the city, and very much the heart of the MNS and as well as the Shiv Sena. And this is a political face-off that is taking place right now with regards to the loudspeaker ultimatum and the warning that the Hanuman Chalisa will be blared on loudspeakers at double the volume as what you find in mosques if those loudspeakers at the mosques are not taken down or if their volume is not reduced in keeping with the Supreme Court's order on the issue.
Ankit, May 4th is tomorrow. Tomorrow is May 4th, Ankit, and right now my colleague Ankit is there just outside Republic, just outside in fact of Raj Thakeray's residence. Republic TV is reporting live outside Raj Thakeray's residence.